The Winston Cup Series was just on the West Coast for the Sears Point Road Course, and now we're back here for the next 2 races. Mr. France better get his shit together and rearrange the schedules just so we can do one big West Coast swing. Really pisses me off. Anyway, check out the points. After 13 of 31 races, Dale Jarrett's still in the lead. Let's talk about Dale Jarrett real quick. 13 races, 13 top 10s for that ass. Mark Martin down there in P whatever. There was that P8 in the points. 13 races, he has 11 top 10s and 2 DNFs. So if he doesn't DNF, he gets a top 10. Pretty incredible. Jeff Gordon peaking now. What is that? 19 points behind 6th place there? 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So he's coming. He is coming for Dale Jarrett. Dale Jarrett cannot keep this up. He cannot sustain this for the whole season. There's no way. We'll throw up the schedule. Who cares? And then we'll throw up tail of the tape somewhere. We're giving Dover. We're the actual track itself. We're putting the Dover track into the NASCAR Racing 2 column. That Dover race track, that Dover race was so much fun. It was really incredible. Anyway, let's get down to business and send it down to Ricky Rudd. See what he thinks of this beautiful track here in Fontana, California. Click. Ricky, Andre the Giant with ESPN Speed World. You got a copy.
10-4, Andre, I gotcha. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video. Yeah, whatever he said. Race, what is that? This is race 14, 31, creeping our way to the halfway mark. Just turn in some practice here. 39.906, probably in the draft somewhere. The pace or the qualifying number I'm using is just 40 flat. I'm pretty sure this 39.906 is a PB. I'm kind of locked in here. Maybe for a couple reasons. One, I've been running this game and you have to jockey the wheel a lot. And I've aggravated something. I've aggravated something in my right arm. So there's like a little pain that flares up when I'm racing. So, and I had some lidocaine patches, like icy hots. So I have those on my arm. And we've been, I've been throwing a few back here, so I'm either locked in or this is going to be a disaster. Let's qualify. We're already dropping down the charts. Not good. This difficulty is going to be tough. It's a new track. Yeah, 39.6. Okay, so I can run up there. Greg, look at that. Greg Sachs has the record here. So this should be like a 40 flat average here. Yeah, it's usually like 1/10. Missed the mark a little bit. But whatever. Let's go qualify, though. This is beautiful. Auto Club, for people who don't know, this is California, how it was before it was Auto Club. Probably can MIP this and turn it into blue. The pattern I'm finding is the signs will always look like garbage during qualifying, and there they are. There's all this was part of the same image. Although the Winston Cup one at the end is part of a different image and it looks good. Even when the other ones, when they look bad, so I don't know. But when the race starts, at least the replay will look good. And then, again, I found it never fails now. Hitting escape fixes it. Hitting escape and just re-entering the race.
Here comes the time lap.
Or re-entering the action fixes it. Anyway, here we go. And that's to the point where I'm done worrying about it. Like, if that's all I have to do, then good. I can move on to the next thing. Worst case scenario, somebody comes up with a solution, and then it takes me... I'm saving all the things I'm making, so it'll take like 2 hours to redo them all if there's like a extra step I have to do. Not a big deal. Tell you what, this is not gonna be too bad. This should not be too bad at all. Come on, what do you got for me? 39, yeah, so basically 40 flat, almost on the nose. We've learned this game pretty quick. But enough chit chat, let's get going.
Welcome to ESPN Speed World. Hello, everyone. I'm Jerry Punch.
Thanks, Jerry, and I'm Andre the Giant. We are here for race, what did we say? Race 14 of the season. We're in Fontana, California, at California Speedway for the California 500 presented by Napa. We didn't add that extra stuff, or we might even change the race title on the fly here. I don't know. Take a look at the starting grid. Rusty Wallace on the pole at 38.9. He was able to get. Bill Elliott starting P3. And you have the rest of the field there. You can find your favorite driver. If you're looking for if your favorite driver is Ricky Rudd, you're going to be waiting a while. He's back there starting P33. We have all the 39 drivers here. And we got to mention it. We got to mention that Steve Boobs there starting on the tail of the field. We're out here in California. We keeping up with the Boobses, we'll call it. We were me, Claudette, and Steve. We were hanging out on the beach, throwing back some Coronas, and he couldn't handle that again. And we took him back to his room, and me and Claudette, we kissed. Okay, she kissed me. I didn't push back. It was kind of, I don't know, but that's where that's at right now. I'm just gonna let that lie right there. Let it cook, as they say, and we'll see what comes from. I don't even know why I'm talking about this on the air. This is probably going to be killed by Steve Boobs, which you don't want that in your obituary. But anyway, pace car's off. Pitter patter, let's get at it. We're probably going to not say that anymore. In the second half, we'll come up with something new. Or we'll be with CBS. We'll be with Ken Squire. But anyway, Ricky Rudd's got to be careful here on these first few laps. He's had to actually restart this race once because of some weirdo checkups. Hopefully the cameras are going to be able to catch that. Or you're probably watching Ricky's onboard feed right now, and you'll see there's a potential for some weirdness. Everything's looking good down there right now. Wait a minute, was that was Darrell Waltrip, and was that the first ever bad, AI wreck? That the AI made contact? I don't think Darrell Waltrip spun out. We still don't know. You probably saw it in the replay what happened there. We're not worried about that. Darrell Waltrip's probably okay. We're staying green, folks. Now Ricky Rudd's on the charge. Now he can't sit there and play with his thing. Although, he can if he wants, but I don't even know if he has a thing in that astronaut uniform or whatever. Hot stuff in the early going. Terry Labonte in the lead. I forget who had the pole. I think it was Rusty Wallace, folks. Rusty Wallace has dropped down. The story of the season right now is Jeff. There's multiple stories. Ernie Irvan started hot. He's starting to fall off. Had some DNFs. Jeff Gordon will be chronicling his comeback all season long. This is basically Michigan's sister track. We kicked off the season at Michigan. We'll be running at Michigan in the second half. Again. But nice wide open spaces here. Should provide some excellent racing. Looks like there is racing throughout the pack, so that's good stuff. But Ricky Rudd's kind of flatlined back here, not really gaining ground on these third cars, like the third tier cars that he should be. So he's got to get it together. Yeah, folks. Not sure if this game came out as a patch or if it was community made. We didn't check before the race. But with some weird issues on the start, but now we're running clean here. This is great. And I've run out of things to say. You know, it's been a long first half of the season. I can only do so much. We're going to get to the front stretch here, or the front curve or whatever. And set it down to Ricky, see what's going on. He's probably a little frustrated. Difficulty might be too tough this race. And he's got to, this is the long race. So, hey, Ricky, down to you.
All right, thanks, Andre. I just looked at that replay, and that was Kenny Wallace being shitty. He just spun out, and he collected Darrell Waltrip, so that's cool. Oh, God. Wait, Morgan Shepherd right in front of me. Damn it. That pooped my pants a little bit. Jeez Louise. Well, that's a position we're gaining. That's good. But, yeah, I guess, wait a minute. Kenny Wallace, that was him who spun out and took out Darrell Waltrip, but Kenny Wallace is still up here. So apparently he survived that. Darrell Waltrip's car was destroyed. It's the most destroyed car we've seen, I think. But yeah, this difficulty, I factored in the fact I'm going to get better around the track. So I'll be able to gain some spots that way. But, you know, if this was a genuinely good difficulty where we can compete, we would have already been at least catching up to Wally Dallenbach right now. I guess we just have to watch out for spins this entire race, too. And, yeah, maybe I get faster at the end of the run, too. Maybe we can luck out with something like that. I think those signs are shitty again. I'm clear. We're going to test the clear call out. Not the clear call out, but the Carlo call out. That who's coming from behind, that they're coming from behind us, basically. If that makes sense. Just heard an engine whining on pit road, most likely Morgan Shepherd. Yeah, he's 2 laps down now. Darrell Waltrip out of the race, not a surprise at all there. Maybe this difficulty is just going to be amazing. I'm getting around here a little bit faster now. Yeah, these guys, I guess it's just going to be a race of survival. You know how mad I would be if I was Darrell Waltrip, if that was me, basically. Get taken out on a spin like that. Man. All right, now we're gaining ground. I guess it just took a hot minute to get into that draft. Tell you what, NR 2003 definitely has NASCAR Racing 2 beat on graphics. Because when I was doing a Dover comparison test, I tried to see what my fastest lap at Dover was on NR 2003, so I was pulling up some of my videos. Those graphics are just so crisp. It was jarring. If you've been watching these videos, go find one of my recent NR 2003 videos on my channel, and just the first 10 seconds you're going to be like, oh my God. But We're in this world. I like it. We know the graphics are bad, whatever. Ward Burton, wherever he's at. I mean, we're back high 20s right now. So I think that is his, his stat range there, his car strength. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's off. He's been running near the front usually, and today he's just having an off day, I guess. P25. And I guess I missed the mark on qualifying, that qualifying number. No big deal. We can fix that. We're here, lap 13. We got about 10 laps till pit stops. Yeah, just not a longer form race. I think my California longer form races are 80 laps, roughly. I think, yeah, that sounds about right. But with the pit window into the 20s here, I think we would run it we would try to get to the 30s if we did 80 laps. Or just keep this and do 3 pit stops. I don't know. Yeah, I was definitely worried in those first few laps about this difficulty, but we're looking good now. I'm gonna hit escape and save and fix these signs here. There you go. Yeah, 39.8 in the draft. Terry Labonte in the lead, 1.9 seconds. You see all that over there. Dale Jarrett. Let's try to get Dale Jarrett not a top 10. It's ridiculous if he sweeps top 10s the entire first 15 races. It's gonna have to. That would stand as some kind of record in our seasons. But yeah, nice clean racing here. Haven't had too much experience going door to door. I haven't really been in that situation yet. I think as we get closer to the front, we're going to have some tighter racing. And that spotter thing I want to test with a car approaching us and him saying clear or car up high. Again, the whole point of that test is to see if they're warning us in advance or they wait till they're beside us, And I would hope that they're warning us in advance. And the only way we're really going to see that is in a replay situation. So hopefully, if you ever see me blow up a frame or something during a replay, it's because that freeze frame will jump up as soon as that radio clicks for him to say it. That's when I'll freeze frame it. It's not going to be around right now, but somewhere we'll do it. Top 20, that's good. Tell you what, this is why in the tail of the tape we have NASCAR Racing beating NR 2003 in the standings. Because in NR 2003, the standings don't fix themselves until you cross the start-finish line. Here, even the static standings, oh God. That might be Brett Bodine. Look like it. That happened right in front of us. Unless we get another call-out, we won't worry about that replay. Although I'm probably showing the Morgan Shepherd one from earlier. What was I saying? But yeah, in this game, those standings populate live, even though it's static and those intervals won't change until we hit the start-finish line right there. Those standings will still convey if you've gained or lost spots during the lap. Enter 2003, they only fix themselves at the start-finish line, like I just said. So, NASCAR Racing 2 wins, and you get to see a pit status in the standings. That's proven helpful a few times. That was always something that I was confused about with NR 2003. I was like, why did they take that out of the standings? Oh, cool. Go ahead, Jimmy Spencer. I'm waiting for these guys to spin out now. I still think the spin outs and shit are just totally random. Oh, geez. That's a pit stop, I think. Yep. Random as in, I don't think there's anything at certain tracks that say, hey, they're going to spin out more here. Where are we at here? Lap 20. I don't know, man. Why you guys pit? I had 22 to 25 as the window. So if there's a pit window issue here, not my fault. I'm a dumbass. I was wondering why we were in the top 10, then I realized pit stops were happening. I've had a few drinks, but we're doing good. Auto brake turned on. We're going to slide into pit road here.
Watch your speed now.
Not the best. I mean, this... Sometimes that auto brake kills you. Okay. It's the longest pit stop ever.
Go. Watch your speed now. Keep it on 7,500. Keep it on 7,500.
Still waiting for us to get blasted on pit road with the cars flying in there.
Watch your speed now. Keep it on 7,500.
It is so nice not having to worry about speeding on pit road. Oh my God.
Keep it on 7,500. Auto brake. Now shut off.
Let's see how they handle the apron here. They're a little slow. They could probably go a little bit quicker than this. And if we know our NASCAR Racing 2, we know Jimmy Spencer is going to be slow through this turn. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, no. Slow, not glitching. All right, Jimmy. We drafted a little bit. May have been able to pick up some spots on the track. That's Hutch Strickland. That's Jeff Bodine. I definitely remember Jeff Bodine. I don't think we called him out earlier, but I do remember passing him. So, see, we don't even have to wait. I was going to wait till the start finish line to find where we're at, but no, we're P15. Worst case is we would have passed somebody still on pit road and, gained some spots that way, but. All right, they're faster than me in the first part of the run. Johnny Benson's on my case. If I remember, that might be the perfect time to show a car high situation. Johnny Benson there from the blimp.
With 35 laps to go here in California, Jeff Gordon now in the lead, the Wonder Boy. After pit stops, he has 2 wins on the season. Ernie Irvin and Cal Petty are leading with 3 wins. Jeff Gordon can try to get that 3rd win of the season. The Labonte brothers up there, Ernie Irvin, Bill Elliott. 6 through 10, Rusty Wallace, Dale Jarrett, Dale Earnhardt, Mark Martin, and the aforementioned Kyle Petty. Then Sterling Marlin, Musgrave, Spencer, Burton, Rudd round out the top 15. No other DNFs. Darrell Waltrip had a DNF. We saw the Brett Bodine spin. You caught that in Ricky Rudd's onboard camera. And we showed the Morgan Shepherd spin out there. Yeah, I forget what I was talking about there. But you know what I'm saying. You saw the Morgan Shepherd spin out. So here we go. We're going to commercial, getting some ad money. When we come back, we'll see what's going on with Ricky. This is ESPN Speed World. We'll be back with more action after this. Don't go anywhere.
Don't work too late. Tommy's better, so forget the drugstore.
Tape's your favorite show.
So come straight home. We miss you. Love, Jack.
Motorola pagers. To know, now. Motorola, what you never thought possible.
All right, folks. We are back here in Fontana, California. The running of the California 500. You're looking down on Jeff Gordon right now from the America Online Copter Cam. America Online, you've got mail. Special treat for you today, folks. we have Jeff Gordon. We have Jeff Gordon mic'd up here. We have in-car radio with Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon, do you copy?
10-4.
Okay, Jeff, you're in the lead this race. Or no, you're not in the lead anymore. Wait a minute. We just caught it on the feed, I think. Terry Labonte and Bobby Labonte. You guys are like all tied right now. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, you came to me the first time, guys. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to race, trying to come back from that bad start to the season we had. I have a small wiener. Doesn't help things. Helps aerodynamics, but small wiener helps. Doesn't help in other facets of the racing. Ray gave us a good corner today, but we're having trouble here. I gotta get back to racing. I'll have to race. Bye.
Okay, thanks. That's Jeff Gordon. Yeah, we did go we did go down there at the worst possible time for him, it looked like. Hopefully he's doing okay there. Checking out the rest of the field. we have Ricky Rudd back there, P15. He was able to get around Jeff Burton, but Johnny Benson is on cocaine right now. That's the best way to put it. Johnny Benson definitely took some cocaine. They gave him some cocaine on that pit stop. He's been unbelievable right now. So what we're going to do here, we talked to Jeff Gordon. It looks like, or maybe we stayed on that. Maybe I don't know what we're doing. Maybe we just stayed on that action near the front. That's the race for the lead. That's big. Bobby Labonte. We haven't changed his stats at all. All of a sudden he's having a miracle run. That's promising for our stats here at ESPN Speed World. Skill ratings, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, Ricky Rudd right now 19.1 seconds back. We'll see what at the line what he's doing here. 19.4. He lost 0.3. He was crying about the difficulty earlier. It's probably too tough. But it seems like there's just an unreal battle going on up front. Hopefully we're showing that. Pretty amazing stuff. Wish we could see it live, But whatever. All right, it looks like Terry Labonte's kind of pulled away from those jokers. We're doing this. We are watching the race, though. I mean, this is award-winning ESPN coverage, but anyway. We'll send it down to Ricky, see what he's doing. We got some pit stops coming up very soon.
All right, thanks, Andre. Sounds like there's a nice battle going on up front. I'll see it after the race. I'm too worried about running the track right now. But P15's good. This difficulty's good, but yeah, a little tough. If we were running up near the front, maybe in a draft we could like hold our own, maybe, but probably not. This is 101 difficulty too, so maybe 100. I should have just stuck with 100. Definitely faster later in the run though. They kicked my ass early in the run. Lap 37 of 60. So hopefully we don't see any pit stops until lap 41. If we see pit stops on lap 40, there might be a pit window issue. The only track we almost had an issue at was Atlanta, but the AI fixed itself. Still don't know what happened with Talladega, why Elliott, Irvin, and Rusty Wallace were able to have solid pit windows. I don't know what happened there. Or unfair pit windows, I should say. But yeah, eventful start to the race with some wrecks. Now everything's kind of settled down. And I still want to test the caution threshold. What exactly will bring out a caution? Because the only track we ran cautions at was Talladega, and we only had the Ernie Irvin thing there. I don't think we had another spin or anything. I'm trying to gain whatever spot. Okay, Gordon back in the lead up there. That's got to be awesome stuff. And I'm back to 19-1, probably because they're racing. Oh, shit, what was I going to say? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to gain track position here. Position on the track, because at the beginning of this next run, they're going to be quicker. So I'm gaining whatever I can right now and hoping for the best. Hell, they're probably racing with lappers up there, too. It might be having something to do with them battling that much, but let's be careful on pit stops here. Nothing yet. That's good. We didn't want any pit stops on lap 40. We didn't hear any slow car down low shit. So that's good. But with pit stops coming, I'm going to be pitting this lap. This is just a stable, predictable game in the best way imaginable. I don't even mean predictable because we have spin outs, this, that, and the other, but the game does what you think it's going to do, basically. Here's your slow car. Okay. We need a good entry here is what we need.
Watch your speed now. Watch your speed now.
That's good. Okay. Then we're going to have 19 to go. I still haven't bought that keyboard program. We got 25 minutes left on that. We're doing fine. Las Vegas next on the schedule. Our first real look at a cookie cutter kind of thing.
Watch your speed now. 7,500.
What's he beeping about?
Keep it on 7,500.
Yeah, in the MIPS I could change the board, the buildings there on the infield.
Keep it on 7,500.
Although it's not really worth the time. We're gonna gain time on the apron too, because we know they go slow on the apron. We're gonna make up for this hard difficulty by surfing this apron right now. Yeah, I mean, if you grew up playing this, then there's nostalgia when you play this. But also, even if you look at NASCAR 1, the GP Lap series and everything, or even if you just watch some gameplay, the graphics are just a little bit rough. That you couldn't fathom playing it for an extended period of time. These graphics are just they're on the other side of this imaginary line of, yeah, these are just good enough to race this thing and have fun, a lot of fun with it, and not be too taken out of it, you know. There's again, people that were born and whenever you were born, that, you know, if you were born on this side of the year 2000, you're like, what is this guy talking about? But no, these graphics are just on this side of, okay, good. All right, there's Johnny Benson. This is going to be Ted Musgrave. Let's pick up enough speed here. And he probably will not have time to catch me to the point where we'd have to track him back down, basically. He might catch me in the next few laps, next 5 laps or so, but that's it. I don't think we were that far ahead of them. There's Jimmy Spencer. Weren't we racing with him? Yeah, and you can see how much time I've gained on them. It has a lot to do with that pit road exit, I was saying. That's why I always stress like how fast we were going on the apron. That's why I always stress trying to have an AI like limiter, or like an AI car we can use as a guide, or else we cheat the system and gain spots. That's Steve Boobs. That's not for position. We're probably stealing a top 10 here.
The 71 car is a lap down.
Is that John? Yeah, it's going to be Dave Marcus and John Smith. Not for position, but we can draft them. And it's probably Sterling. Yeah, duh. That's all. All that info is there. Sterling Marlin is going to be the next car we can pass for position, unless someone else jumps up off of pit road. $39.7. I think that was a PB coming in. This is going to be better. No. Okay, it's not John Smith. That's Dick Trickle. Bobby Labonte now in the lead after pit stops. Bill Elliott up there. Jeff Gordon's dropped down to P3. I am not in the top 10 yet. That's our goal now, is to try to track them down to get into the top 10. Probably not going to happen. What I wish I would have done was actually flipped this and done CBS at the beginning of the season, because CBS in the starting grid, I'll have pictures of their cars, how the old CBS grid did them. And yeah, the top 4 drivers had it for us, or for ESPN, but we'll have all the cars there with the drivers' faces and everything. For people that don't know their late 90s NASCAR that well, probably would have been helpful to know who was driving what car, because I'm just like calling out names. You're like, yeah, okay. Where are we at here? Yeah, we're still trying to track down Sterling Marlin, but he's gotten around a few cars here. We got Janet Reno and Morgan. That's Morgan Shepherd, who got beat up on a spin.
You got a car up high. Stay low. Stay low. Clear. We've got just 10 more to go. 10 left.
Oh, God in heaven. Oh, Jesus Lord. Oh,
They're on the left.
my heart's... Oh, hang on.
The 54 car is a lap down.
I'm good. Oh, God. That was not contact. That was him spinning out right in front of me. I hope he's okay. I hope Morgan Shepherd's okay. Oh, man. All right, this is Bob Dole. I knew this wasn't going to be Steve Boobs. White and red car, but it's Bob Dole. All right, I was saving that Shepherd replay, and that's a 30... Our PB is what? 39.6 there on that garage screen, that garage cut menu screen or whatever. Okay, 8 to go. Man. I got to be gaining a little more than 2/10 a lap on Sterling. We're not going to get into the top 10. But if I can gain another spot, that'd be great. Slow car down low. Is that going to be... That was a yellow car. Ernie Irvan. Jeff Gordon out. What? Huh? Wait, what? Jeff Gordon and Ernie Irvan both out of the race. Wait a minute. I am going to get in the top 10 now, I believe. All right, it's going to be busy. That's going to be busy editing process, but hopefully I'm going to show all that. I was thinking Gordon and Irvin would have been collected in that Morgan Shepherd thing, but that didn't happen. Looks like they just both blew up. And your boy is now in the top 10, Bobby Labonte. Is in the lead here. We're all rooting for Bobby Labonte right now. He's 0.2 of a second ahead of Bill Elliott. We'll just keep that standing sticker up. And then towards the end, at the very end of the race, I'll save the replay. So just randomly here in the last 4 or 5 laps, we'll show that battle up there. I actually want to see when I get on the straight what's going on up there. See if they have any, what do you call, lappers to deal with. Ward Burton, 38.3, so they may be dealing with him.
Just 5 more to go. Keep it up.
Here shortly. Yeah, we've been seeing Ward Burton having good runs, and then, as I called out earlier in the race, he was having trouble this race. Come on, Bobby Labonte. We gotta let that standing sticker cycle through, and then we'll go back, jump back up to the top. We're definitely not going to catch Sterling Marlin. I mean, slowly we are reeling them in. So this difficulty might be good. I don't know, but that's the bottom of the standings. Gordon and Irvin both taking big hits. Dale Jarrett and Terry Labonte are finishing up there, though. I don't know if Jeff Gordon could afford it. I don't know if he could have afforded another DNF. Bobby Labonte holding his own up there, it looks like. Yeah, even without a car to draft, I'm slowly it just feels like I'm slowly on them. 1.3 last lap. 1.4, lost the 10th, so whatever. Don't really have to look at the standings because I'm most likely showing that shit at the front. Terry Labonte 2.7 seconds back, so that's not a big deal. He's not going to be racing for the win. I'm caught in the middle of a weird escape cycle right now, so the signs are shit again. Bill Elliott, he was 0.3 last time, I think we looked. Now he's 0.2. And we have Kenny Wallace a lap down. These cars, he might help us get a spot here. Bill Elliott now in the lead. No, I mean, we love Bill Elliott, but we wanted Bobby Labonte to grab a win here. They're going to be racing for the win there. He's showing not even a 10th. The standings are basically showing a tie there. Shit. I got my own shit to worry about here. Let's hope Bobby Labonte has something for him in 3 and 4, which they're probably going through right now. Kenny Wallace may have helped us get past Earnhardt here now. Probably not. I am not throwing this in here. I spooked him enough. I intimidated him. The Intimidator becomes the Intimidate-E. The Intimidate-Ed. Bill Elliott did get the win. Good win for Bill Elliott, I suppose. Great run for Bobby Labonte for Joe Gibbs Racing. Good stuff. Congratulations, yeah. Congratulations go to Bill Elliott, but what a bastard. He led 4 laps, and it was the only 4 laps he had to lead. At the very tail end, he just caught up to Bobby Labonte. It didn't look like Bobby Labonte was held up by lap traffic. Bill Elliott won it. Terry Labonte. Wait, has Terry Labonte won? Terry Labonte's had to have won a race. I'm looking at this right now. Something's sticking out that he's won. Yeah, he won at Martinsville. Man, what a blur, Martinsville. I remember that was the Lake Speed race, wasn't it? Yeah. So, for us. But, yeah, Hutch Strickland led some. He always seems like Hutch Strickland's always leading these laps during pit stops and shit. Where did, Dale Jarrett finish top 10. And then looking over on the right, just a bunch of lap down cars here. Morgan Shepherd, man, he was just getting beat up by this game. Had 2 spins. I definitely didn't make contact with him on that second one. And then as he was spinning out, the replays overlapped. I had to hurry up and jump over to Ernie Irvin and Jeff Gordon, both DNFing, blowing up basically on the same lap. And, of course, we had Darrell Waltrip with that early DNF that, yeah, definitely wasn't contact. That was Kenny Wallace spinning out and getting and sliding up into him. Trying to think of some things I talked about during the race I forgot. I didn't have a good shot of the Johnny Benson thing, like the spotter thing. We'll get that covered. I should just write this shit down, but instead I'm like scrolling through the editing thing. Trying to remember if there was anything weird. Yeah, there was another spin that we didn't even check, I think, and I forget what that one was. Or it was Brett Bodine. We just bothered not even looking at that. But seems like that's it. Man, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. But yeah, this difficulty's moving down to 99. What a blast. I wish we would have been able to race up front with them. We will. Our day will come. We'll be able to race with them. Las Vegas next, and then we're taking a few days off of upload. Well, not even few days off of uploads. I'll be uploading, hopefully, an installation guide. If I can make that, I'm going to make sure it's seamless as possible and as quick as possible. Painless, 15-minute video, if that. Just make it so fast. Because I could do that video and then just ramble like this for 5 minutes when people just like, dude, just tell me what folder to fucking put the thing in, you know? So there you go. But yeah, Las Vegas up next, and that's another wild card track that I haven't really looked at too much. California, this was a good track. This is definitely nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with this track, and that's, you download enter 2003 tracks, community made for community made. They all have some kind of issue that's like, ooh, I'm gonna find another one. But thankfully, a lot of these ones are just, a lot of good ones. And again, I don't know if this was Papyrus made or community made or what, but awesome. I'm guessing Las Vegas will be the same. And then going forward, we just have new tracks: Watkins Glen, Phoenix, Texas, and Indianapolis. So we do have some new fresh tracks in the second half, but we're also hitting up a lot of previous ones, and that's where that's where the rubber's gonna meet the road here as far as points, and we're really gonna hunker down and try to win the championship. And if we win the championship, then we win the championship. So whatever. This is experimental season. And this longer form race, look out. I don't know. I'm going to see what's going on. It felt good running a longer kind of race. Might do that. We'll keep these videos under an hour. But all right. See you at Las Vegas. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the views, comments, likes, subscriptions, everything. Starting to get some help with the MIPS. So I appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see you at Las Vegas. Thanks for watching.